Yeah, man.
That's super Northern California music.
I stepped out the house about noon on a hot sunny day, the 16th of June. Backed out my driveway about to get in traffic. Glanced at my pants and thought back when I didn't have shit. So I'm giving thanks to my empty big ice. And I grab my nuts on them fools that don't like me. Check my bank stack, snap back to reality. See, I'm a white dates, not rallies, not killer Cali. I'm where the houses be hanging on the cliffs, overlooking the ocean, three-wheel motion, coasting down 23rd, smoking herb, kind of perk, off some village you shook up with some Thunderbird. Hi, you know the COWBOY, you kick it, I hit you wicked for a meal ticket. I break some off, I guess I'm Bill, watch college football. Cracking him, it's running Charles White, y'all. Know the deal, feel me. And if you don't have the fish, you can kill me. I'm on a mission to make the world say he's the best. I'm the pound like Major Mess, dropping sounds like Cuban test. I put my foot in the dough for only 2 years, and I'm kicking the most up than the Zulu crowd with fear. So bring up the rear and run them out the front. And when they come out, I like the front. I'll be standing in the kitchen, palms itching, while my niggas cook by the quarter chickens, hoping that the federales don't raid. Cause all the niggas wanna do is get paid. I'll be standing in the kitchen, palms itching, while my niggas cook
Rolo,
by the
what up?
quarter chickens.
Shout out for the roll up for the super chat, man. Say where y'all from. I know where you from, but just say it, man. Get it started. Y'all say where y'all from. Y'all come in, man. We gonna flow in like 2 minutes, y'all. So we here. Let the song play out, man.
All on my dick.
Etiquette in the house, Miami. Dope video last night with BOA. Yeah, man. I was having problems going live on my channel. I set it up, but hold on. Steph calling me right now. Hold on. I can't mute it because it's gonna mute this whole shit. Hold on. Fuck it. Steph, what up? Hold on. We raw game. Hold on. Hold on, shit. What up, Steph? We going on right now? Yep. Me, Trav, and Lawrence. You want on? Oh, okay. Here, I'll call you after, but if you want to get on, just get on, because I'm just letting this intro song. You live right now, so they can hear us. we just did some quick shit. We was chopping it up in the chat, so we like, fuck it, let's just go live real quick. Okay, I send you the link right now anyway. That's Stefan, y'all. Stefan Klingsdale just called. So what's up? What's up from Stefan?
Hey, Offie, you slap Money by the Ton by Sibo too?
What album is on this one? Bro, what up?
I'm not even sure what album. But those are like my 2 favorite Sibo songs.
Oh, okay. What's going on? Dub got the best moderator in the house before I even looked at the chat. See, that's love, man. See, look, man. There we go, man. See, if a nigga saucy, they gotta have the sauciest moderator on there too doing this shit. Shout out to him. Hold on, let me turn this damn music off. That little phone call. Hold on, we just getting hood, just rapping. Listen to this shit, it's all good. Got my Sibo flow all on the hoe. Wanna get these bitches, they don't even know. I'm from the West Coast, you don't see me. Yeah, see, you don't even know, nigga. I can flow. Not only can I flow, I can flow like different motherfuckers, see?
Offie, you need to write me a song, bruh.
What's going on?
Dead serious. You put the content because you know that, or even Lawrence, y'all write the song, and I just we can make money. I'm dead serious.
See, I just playing around, man. But good evening, y'all. So this is just an impromptu, like I said. We were just talking privately, and then the title of this is we are not dating coaches. Now, the reason why I decided to title it this because I feel like me and Trav, we've had private conversations, and if y'all know who Trav Terrell is, he's an artist from the Bay Area, and he's a singer and a producer, and he's also the person who made my avatars and shit for this channel and my wrestling channel too. So that's who Trav is. Like, who the fuck is that? Well, I'm just told you who it is. So that's how you know. But yeah, man. So it's the topic is we are not dating coaches. So the reason why I say this, do I give dating advice? Of course I do. Lawrence knows about chick trap, but what I'm saying is, if I'm a person, if I'm a person who has, I don't know, it's just different because I'm older and you younger cats. See, basically what we are we're like online mentors and shit, right? So you have access to that. So I feel like if you have that type of access, if you book a consultation, it shouldn't be about how to get a girl, man. Like, you have that time gap to talk about whatever the fuck you want. Now, if you like, I don't know, if you're getting girls and maybe like you want to tweak your game and elevate it, that's cool. I understand that. But like, if you're like 30 years old and you can't close and meet a woman and learn how to have sex with her, man, I feel like you just need to watch some pimp movies or some shit, man. Like, hey, y'all check in, Lawrence check in, and then pass it to Trav. Shout out to Doug for the hey, y'all get on my Patreon. Doug just got on my Patreon. I just got the notification, and he got the last slot for the 5. See, somebody fell off. He got up in there, so y'all fucked up. So now y'all got to pay.
It's me. What's going on, y'all? Yeah, let's talk about this. We were just talking before we got on, man. That we. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
We were just talking before we got on, actually, about how when guys do consultation or even listen to our channels, they actually are. You're only getting a sliver of what we are and what we do. If you only knew the depth of the studies and disciplines that I went through to even talk about dating or getting women, it's like child's play when you look at all the other aspects, and you cheat yourself and you're just focusing on getting the women. If you get the other side of what we offer all together collectively and individually, women will be a second nature or just a byproduct of that. So I think that's what a lot of guys miss out on. So I years ago, I used to take that marquee as a dating coach, but that's limited because you need to be even more deeper than a life coach. It's more of a in your face coach. And if I can't think of no kind of way to define it right now, but it's not really definable. I'm right in your face coach. And so I think a lot of guys miss out when they just say dating coach. Am I slamming any dating coaches? No. You may need that, but that's not what we're limited to.
Yeah. And guys will be like, oh, like, no, like, shit. There's nothing wrong. Yeah, dating, that shit's cool. But what I'm saying is, like I say, Lucario put me on, he's a dating coach. But what I'm saying is, like I say, even me, I'm saying this again. I'm a real fucking teacher, fam. Don't you know I can like elevate you in life? If that's what your focus is, tell Trav about our first conversation and just how your mindset has changed, man.
Well, our first conversation was kind of
just some background information, you know what I'm saying? Because like these cats really need to see these cats really need to hear this shit, man. Like, I'm not just y'all think I'm trying to throw shade. No, I'm not trying to throw shade. It's just like, man, like just let me just say this real quick. Like James Hampton, shout out to him. He the first person who booked the consultation with me. And if you need to, PayPal.me/Mr. King Fee. Excuse me, /King Fee. But the whole thing is he the first person who contacted me on how to get shit straight with him. And if y'all don't remember him, he's the guy out of Louisiana, and he's a painter, and he paints the print stuff.
Mm-hmm.
He has the dreads. You know, Lawrence, he taught Chop Game with him too. So the
Mm-hmm.
whole point is, guess what? So he contacted me about that. Now he got his fucking art in galleries and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's doing his thing, man. So, and then he motivated me to get on my art together. So you see, just from that talk right there, and then he got a whole hour interview out of it. You see what I'm saying? So you think you think if you think that if we book a one-on-one consultation and I help you get your ex back, you're not gonna get no full interview for that nigga. So I'm sorry, but go ahead, Trav, man, lay some.
Nah, so let's talk about when we first met, because I was kind of thinking about it. Like, when I hit you up, my problem wasn't necessarily hooking up with them. It was just like not understanding what was going on and keeping the women. Because the first time I hit you up was when I met this Ethiopian dime, like 10. Great job. Like, and she knew about computer programming. I've never met a dime that knew about computer programming. That's how she got me, because she was talking to me about computer programming.
And see, quit interject. Let me say that again. See, he's making my avatars, like, you know what I mean. So obviously we've got past it. This is how Trav did this. You want to get this pussy? This is what you say. He makes my avatars, nigga. So you see what I'm saying? That's what happens when you know. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Right. But I was like, when I met this girl, when we first talked, I was telling you about how, like, I saw her as like, damn, she seemed like wife material from on paper. And she was bad as fuck, like one of the baddest girls. And she's from Ethiopia. So I'm thinking, oh, she got a different mindset. She ain't an American girl, blah, blah, blah. So, I mean, I got head from the chick. I mean, my dick stamped the passport, you know what I mean? But then she was telling me all this secret shit about her life that I didn't expect, about, fucking with women, hella one night stands, like sexual things she did I never thought. And she's just telling me this on the first date. And I'm like in my head confused, because I was like, wait, what? I was like, a girl like this would do all that? I was like, this don't make sense. You know what I mean? And then she's telling me her boyfriend was a drug dealer and that he was a liar and this, and that. And I'm like, what the fuck? I was like, what is going on here? She ended up catting off on me. So I was confused, and that's why I hit you up, because I was like, something is not right here. I was like, I do everything right on paper. She was everything right on paper, and yet it still went left, like she was a typical, just like turf hoe. So
Don't
I
be
was
afraid
just
to
like,
plug your shit too. Sidebar. Shout out to Sad Jones. I see you. Yeah, man. Because plug your shit, nigga. Because you put out shit. These people need to know this shit. That's why.
no, I will after I get this finished. But I was like, you know what? And I went and talked to different people, and they were just giving me general ass advice that I've already heard. And I'm like, man, nobody knows shit. And then when I was like, hey, like I told a couple of my partners, like, hey, I just hit up this one dude that was telling me about how women interact. And like, man, this dude knows what the fuck he's talking about. I could tell by the shit he says. You know how many people thought I was crazy and fucking stupid that I was investing time into learning about women? Dog, people were clowning the fuck out of me. And I was like, but y'all don't got successful women, so how you clowning me? I'm still do better than y'all, and y'all are clowning me for asking someone for advice and willing to pay. So that's what made me full red pill. I was like, okay, I've had bad women and all this and all that, but there's still so much I don't understand. And then through that, we talked about that, but we don't even talk about that as much anymore. Like, we talk about the side businesses, the things we're trying to do, but all those things that develop you as a person, that's shit that you can lace the chick with when you talk to them in conversation, and it
Say
makes
it
you more
again. Say it
interesting.
again. Say it again.
all
Important.
these
Yeah.
all these things that you learn, it gives you conversation, so that when you talk to somebody, like, you have different things that you could talk about. Like, I've lost 100 pounds. How many chicks are always trying to lose weight? So then I can talk to them about that. So I don't have a problem with smashing women fast. That's not an issue for me. Now, I want to work on the keep game, but that was never something that I really cared about. But now that I know that I've exposed to bigger players, and now they're telling me, hey, there's even another level you want to do, I want to take it to the next level. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm like Giannis Antetokounmpo talking to Kobe Bryant. He wants to get to Kobe's level. That's what I'm doing with these guys right here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna tell you. So I'm eating some pineapple, but you guys, you're right on the money. Years ago, when I had my radio show, I actually started in Atlanta. This is when MySpace was like the place to be at. So I used that MySpace as marketing to market my show to people around the world because it was conducive for that. So what the interesting thing is, women women were attracted to me because I had a radio show that was an internet radio show. It was easy to game them because I had something that no other guy had. I had a niche. Now they may come in and listen, I shoot my game, shoot my gift, whatever the case may be, but it was something that I was doing. It was bigger than her. Women need something bigger than themselves, than her, you chasing her, that she can come into. So at that time, my girlfriend, who was a physician's assistant, pretty much under the doctor, would assist me on my show. Now imagine if I didn't have a show and I was just because I worked at General Motors at the time in Atlanta, she just would have been nothing. She wouldn't have been attracted to me at the level she was. It was because I had that show. Most guys don't understand that.
Real talk. So Trav, how do you feel your mindset has changed since the first time that we talked up until now? You know what I'm saying?
I think because at first, and I still like to have this mindset, I'm always accountable.
Was I an asshole or no?
You said what?
Was I an asshole or no?
I don't ever think you say you're an asshole. You're not an asshole to me. You just kept it real and you were hella supportive, dude. I paid for an hour, but then you talked to me longer than an hour. Not saying you always do that, but you were actually like concerned, and I think it's because you saw that I wasn't bullshitting. You know what I mean? Like I was asking you good questions, like, and you saw my resume: 49ers, Nick Cannon, ESPN, NFL Network. Fucking, I sing. You know, my music slaps. So you saw I was serious, and I think that's the thing. Like, but you were hella cool, bruh. You're like one of the coolest guys I've ever met, to be honest with you.
Thank you. So y'all hear that? Y'all be talking shit about me, and he just said I'm the coolest.
But you will roast my ass if I need it, and I like that because that's how I was raised. I like stern men on me. Like I don't like pushovers. I like when people get in my ass about shit because it shows they care.
Facts. I see Toxic Crusades. I'm gonna beam you up in like 10 minutes. We just gonna go flow for a minute. I'm gonna send you the email and say it too.
But to go back to what we were talking about, how my mindset really changed is because I had to realize that you have to put yourself first, and you got to realize that if you're a very logical person, like male logical person, you can't think like a man with how women make their decisions because I was putting everything in logical terms. I had to rewire myself to understand that from a woman's perspective, it's in emotional terms. So once I started doing that, and then also realizing that, hey, like a lot of women are going to test you, and especially if they see you as someone with strength, they're going to test you even more. That's what changed because there's things that I've said and done on first dates with women that I wouldn't have done before because I might have saw it as disrespectful. But now I'm like, nah, you have to do that because they want to bring that out of you to see what you're made of. Like one of the last girls I went out with, within 5 minutes, I told her, I don't like how your hair looks and you need to take off them glasses. But yet she said it was one of the best times of her life after we kicked it. And I only spent $20 in San Francisco.
Ooh, see that? See? So he on his purpose and he telling these bitches he shit testing them. You see the difference?
Because I seen her in pictures and she hella goes. But then when I saw her that day, her hair wasn't made up. So I made her take off her glasses. And then I was like, hey, you need to get your hair done next time because you're on a date with me. You know what I mean? Like, I need to see your best. And she was kind of shocked I said that. And you said this the last live and I did this. I just kind of stared at her like, I'm not bluffing from what the fuck I said.
It work, huh? See, I keep telling y'all niggas this shit work. Y'all just be
and
like,
then guess what? She probably would have paid for the whole date. When we went to the first experience, which was only $20, she pulled out her card. And then I was like, oh, I got this. And she was like, oh, you sure? But I made her pay for dinner, which was a little more expensive. But she was willing to pay for everything after I said that shit to her face.
Because she never dealt with a man who put a demand on her or challenged her. That's the biggest things that most guys don't realize. They never challenge it. Like McCain just said, salute. Don't set a standard. See Boogie, I see you right there.
C Boogie, shout out to C Boogie, man. Hey, you C Boogie, you already modded up. You didn't know because see, look, C Boogie don't even know I modded him up because he hit the super chat. You see that?
Hey, I want to give a shout out to C Boogie. He has said some real ass shit when I've heard him speak. So I want to definitely throw a shout out to him, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so like we're saying, we are not dating coaches. Anything, we the people to say, get your life together.
Yeah, man.
Get your life together. When you mitigate us to just dating coaches, you actually cheat yourself out of the full experience of what you can learn and where you can grow. If you knew the depth of what's just even on this panel right now, you cheating yourself. It's like going to a restaurant and only
beam up too. I said, go ahead, Lawrence.
it's like going to a restaurant and only ordering the from the appetizers and never going and ordering the full meal. And the menu is right there. So to just go and say, well, I just want advice about women. No, you need advice about your life. I still get stuff about my life. My mentor called me this week from Florida. Hey, I'm checking on you. What's going on? A B C D G. How the boys doing? Let me know. Send me pictures. Let me. He's checking on me. So if I got it, how much more do you need it?
So let me ask a question right here, and you tell me. So if you're with a woman and you want to have the dominant frame and you want to show that you have control over the situation, you would say that you need to find a way to kind of be able to be someone she looks at that could make her life better with whatever she's doing, right? Whatever, if she, when you get to know her and you tell her about herself, you want to be in that leader position as soon as possible, correct?
You want to be in a leadership position before she even show up.
Right. So you're making my point. How are you going to know how to be a leader if all you're doing is asking simple ass dating questions like, how do I get the phone number? You have to ask these people questions about life and get real game. And then when you go in and have the interaction with the woman, that's what you're going to be talking about to be the leader.
Hey, Trav, I get so much pussy off my conversation. It's crazy, fam. The looks is just like overdoing it. That just pulls me over the top.
Yeah, but looks honestly is not. Looks doesn't keep you in the door because let's be real. And
see, Boogie, I'm gonna send you the link anyway. If you want to get on, cool. If not, just listen in.
Because let's be real. Like R.I.P. Nipsey Hussle, but all these women be like, he's so fine and this and that. He's not the most attractive looking guy, dude.
No. Nipsey Hussle got swag, fam.
But that's why.
Look like a senior version of me. So nope. Nipsey, use somebody else.
What I'm saying, he has presence.
Nipsey Hussle would get bitches if he wasn't famous already. He looked like me, skinnier, and then he act like Snoop. That equals bitches. So you gotta use somebody else.
But it's not. I don't think.
And he got good hair.
Nah, Jay-Z too.
Gotta use somebody else.
Jay-Z. Okay, Jay-Z.
Yeah, thank you. Because Nipsey Hussle would he get bitches? I can tell already.
Yeah, I'm not saying he don't get it, but I'm just saying he's not a male model like that. If you want to use somebody else, say Jay-Z. Jay-Z's not the most handsome guy, but Jay-Z gets super bitches because of what he is, what he represents, the way he carries himself, and he has crazy mouthpiece.
And that's a good point because a lot of guys think it's just the look, and it's beyond that. It's your mouthpiece, and it is your life. Most guys don't realize if you have a life, you need to have a life. Your life should not be revolving around women. Once you realize that they need that, the orbit is not them, but they must orbit you. But you have to have something for them to orbit. That's the problem. A lot of guys don't have a life that they're living. Women want something bigger than them that they can come into. How can she help you if you're not going nowhere but you're just a car sitting on the side of the curb? I can't understand that. So that's why, back again, it's more than just being a dating coach. there's a time and place for that. You need to somebody who's going to speak into your life and take you to the next level.
Yeah.
And like Trav just said, put that hardcore on you. Like, yo, what you doing is not going to work. You need to cut it out. If you only see our private conversations, oh my God, we are always uplifting each other, but we cutting the slack in each other.
Lawrence, you got in my ass the last time we talked, and I appreciated that. I thanked you for that.
EO, you got to get up on this shit, fam. Come on, I don't want to hear no excuses, nigga. I'm sending for you. I'm sending for EO. Y'all press 100 if y'all want EO up on here and quit playing and tell your date. Hold on, you got to go to the bathroom and you fucking hop on this shit.
Most people, but that's what's missing. A lot of
for an answer.
He just But that's the problem. Most guys are not there. If they really want to go to the next level, you almost need somebody like a drill.
Even hold on, just real quick. Even EO, look, see, just EO. I know this fool, right? He know hella fucking shit, but y'all only want to ask him about the bitches, and that's it. That's a rhyme. But for real though, we don't know hella shit, man. If y'all just want to ask him about bitches only, y'all fucking up.
Right.
Y'all can't tell from his drops the shit that he know. Y'all don't understand that. Y'all just like, oh, okay. Oh yeah, that was heartfelt. But anyways, like, what's up with this bitch? Like, for real, like y'all, he can really tell you about life shit, man. Y'all don't even.
Yeah, because Trav got me with the what he shared about the music. See, and it's good because that's how you grow. That is exactly how you grow. And then my lightweight being in the entertainment business and walking away and hearing you talk about it and who you dealt with and things like that. So I know most guys don't understand that. It's more than just dating or how do I get her? What about your life? How about you get that together?
Hold on. Shout out to EO. He did a spam super chat. I like that. That's the first time I've seen that before on
Yeah.
One. At first I thought it was fucking up. Like, you know how it's glitch.
Me too. I did too.
Oh, it's shit in between. Oh, shout out. Yeah, man. EO, get up on here. I already sent you the link, man. Come on. You to let these cats know, man, I'll change your life. Quit asking me about these bitches. Let's tell them right now. You ain't gotta tell them, but just come on here, fam. Go ahead, man.
But that's an important thing. Most guys are you limited what you get because you're only settling for a cup of water when there's an ocean inside of us.
We want anybody who been through hella shit. You want to lace you, man. The fuck, man.
We got
Crusades. Toxic Crusades. Lace cats on being laced, man. What were you before? What were you before, and how far have you came, man? And me and my Crusades talk too, and he has a channel y'all need to subscribe to.
Y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
All right, my game has improved by leaps and bounds, and I'm gonna take, and I'm gonna
turn it up if you can, though. I can hear you, but if you can turn it up, turn it up.
I think I'm gonna have to take the headphones off.
Oh yeah, that's always better. Every time somebody take the headphones off.
All right, hold on, coach.
Watch this.
Hear me?
Damn.
Oh my God.
All right. So my game has improved by leaps and bounds, and it was only because I would my development was tied behind females. I was doing it to get girls, as opposed to just wanting to be a better version of myself. Not only that, there was just certain things in my life that I just didn't know. I mean, what you don't know, you don't know. So once I started to really listen to y'all and implement the stuff that y'all were talking about, it just all made sense to me because I was seeing 98% of the other dudes around me not doing what y'all were talking about. And I was like, I don't want to be like them. So it just all fell in line, like piece after piece, case in point. Remember the other day I was talking to you about that threesome game, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. This morning I just asked my old lady, we just got finished with a session. If I'm lying, I'm flying. I just asked her, because I got her to be open to me. Not only her, but just other girls that I talk to. I just, I call it me being a therapist. I tell them I'm going to be your therapist, but the first session is free. So anyways, point of what I'm saying is I told her about this I asked her what was like a fantasy that she wanted to do, and she told me she was trying to look for some girls. And I was like, oh, for real? I didn't get all excited. I wasn't like, oh man, let's do this, let's do that. And I
Yeah, you
told
would
you
have
about
fucked
the
up. You would have fucked up if you did do that. Cause look, let me school y'all niggas. Cause then if you would have did that, then she would have been like, "Ooh, I got something he really wants. Now let
so
me play the game." You see that?
and she always tells me about how one of her I sent you the picture of her coworker, and she always tells me
Tape on your channel, Trav.
how she shoots slugs. You see what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you know, ultimately what I'm doing now, like I call my game the art of getting women without getting women. I'm not focused on women at all. Coach Don P, I shot him an email. I did him the other day, you know, about some serious shit. And I've noticed that the more that I started to focus on my purpose, and it's cliche because people say it a lot, but literally when I was focused on becoming that level 10 man, building infrastructure, you know, getting accomplishments under my belt, that's when I started to separate myself from the pack, and more females just started to come into my circle because of me living my life authentically.
Woo. Gee, he said a mouthful, man.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that.
We
So
got
Got his own shit now. See
if
that?
y'all not investing in yourselves, if y'all don't have Coach Don P book, if y'all don't have King Fee book, y'all doing a disservice. And
Yes.
I'm not saying that because they're on the line. I'm saying that because that's just pure fucking facts.
Nah, these niggas are the real deal. I vouch for that too.
And like you said, Trav, you said a couple of things. I was listening. I was like, damn, you sure is right. You know, when you said that, you know, King Fee, I remember when I fooled with him, he just called me off the humble, and we was just chopping it up. It wasn't even nothing. It wasn't even a consultation. It just seemed like it was two dudes just sitting on the corner shooting the breeze, and that meant a lot because you know some people you don't know what some people's games is. You know, Coach Don P, I hit him up with something real personal. He was like, "All right, I'm gonna look out for you." And at the end of the day, that's how you build relationships. And I take what they're saying serious because where I was this time last year, man, I was in a real fucked up headspace, man, and my life has changed. Not only from a game perspective, but I'm talking about in general. You know, my son, I have a 3-year-old son, and the stuff that I'm learning now, he's gonna notice. He's gonna notice as he gets of age, and he's gonna be terrorizing people. It's gonna be a done deal.
That's what's up. Shout to L Love for the super chat. Trav, Doug want to put your information in, man. So tell him, you know what I mean? See, this is why you're supposed to have your channel already. Look.
Well, I'm gonna plug is I'm gonna plug my Instagram. Follow me at _TravAlexander_. So
That's good.
I'm a singer, and I actually got a producer right now that has platinum plaques with Bieber and August Alsina that's fucking with me. I just went to Atlanta right now. And you know what's funny? All these people on here support me. A lot of my closest friends
Don't even do it.
support my shit.
Don't even do it. Say it again, man.
A lot of my closest friends don't even support my shit. And
do you know what? How many people that know I have a channel? They be like, "Hey, when next time you gonna do something?" I'm like, "What's the point of telling you ain't gonna come through?" And I'm not saying it because I'm salty. I'm just saying.
You know why?
Again, man.
You know why? Damn. You know why? Because every time you level up in life, you have to find a new tribe. Because what happens is that when people meet you, they put a slate on you by first impression. So when you rise above that and you elevate yourself, they don't believe that because they're not elevating themselves. They want to stay at the same level. So when you have the audacity to go, okay, I'm going to go past what I'm doing and try to be the best I can be, it's like, nah, because success has to come from some far off ass place. It can't just be right in their face when it could really be that. And I've done that hella times. I'm telling you, lost 100 pounds. Nick Cannon, 49ers, ESPN, NFL Network. If y'all know Max Kellerman, this nigga called me a genius in the fucking newsroom. And every time I had to do that, my closest friends sometimes were my least supporters. You got to know when to cut niggas off. And you got to be the same way with some of these women. Because guess what? If you try to go too far, they don't like that because you're going to have more options. And you're also a fucking mirror of what they're not. So you got to be able to cut bait. You got to be like the nigga from Heat. Gone in 30 seconds at any time.
Wow. You got, let me say something when you said that. My mentor used to say to me, since we are a reflection of who we are, because he was a reflection of me and I was a reflection of him, he said, you just got to decide what part of the body you're going to be. I hope you caught what I'm really saying. what part of the body you're going to be. Are you going to be the ass, or are you going to be the one who makes something happen? And when he said that, I was like, oh my God. That's so powerful, because you have to realize you have to cut some people up to go, cut some people off to go to the next level. Everybody can't travel with you. In this book by Lawrence D. Adams, he wrote in that book, he says that people come in your life for a season. You got to decide what season they come in. Let me see. Lawrence said in his book, Lawrence D. Adams, that book he wrote that people come in your life for a season, but you got to determine how long that season's going to be. And it's interesting, in the book, the character had to decide whether this one person was going to go with them to the next level. And he had to let the person go. So when I read that in Lawrence's book, it was amazing. So the same thing is here. When you have to go to the next level, you got to realize you have to cut the fat off. And sometimes that means you have to let people go, let women go. If she's not progressing with you, and she's not trying to learn, you have to cut her loose. Same with friends. Bruh, you my bruh, but I can't do it. I got friends from down on St. Clair. To bring a little home for you, East 99th. Bone Thugs and Harmony area, so everybody get a clear picture. I got dudes from down that way. I don't deal with them. When I see them, it's nothing but love, because I'm going to another place that they have not decided to go with me.
Yeah, you could be a Captain Save-A-Hole for your partners. It's not
Wow. Woo. Say that again.
Yeah.
Back though.
Hey, let my man McCain come in. Look, so McCain, tell him who you is, where you from, how you found out about this red pill, how you found out about me, and we'll just flow from there. Because you be in the chat. If y'all know, y'all see McCain be in the chats, man. And shout out to Bailey for that.
First, can everybody hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah, you
you
good.
can go louder if you can, but if not, that's cool.
All right, let me turn the volume up. All right, that's what it is. Shout out to the chat room,
What up?
everybody, Lawrence, YPG, Trav, and of course Avi itself. But I actually first came across Afi with Lucario, man. I first came across this red pill material messing with Corey Wayne, because after going, of course, through a bad situation with a female.
Have fun,
I actually
hook
bought
up,
his
and have
book.
fun.
And then
Have fun
after a
and
while, I
hook
was like,
up.
all right,
Have fun and hook up.
the book. Yeah, you know. The book was basic, you know what I'm saying? And, I ain't really learned much. You feel me?
It was another 8.
So I came
Have fun, hook up.
I came across O'Shea, and O'Shea introduced me to Lucario. Lucario introduced me to Afi. And, ever since then, I've been leveling up with Afi.
Show. You said trap.
But hello?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm from South Jersey, though. You know what I'm saying? More close to Philly. And, been on with Afi ever since.
Yeah, man. He is Patreon game too.
We got the chef over there eating.
Right.
See him eating?
I just checked in. Look at this random fire ass panel. Random fire ass red pill fucking shit y'all get. Just random.
And shout out to Clink Scale, man. He's been turning the fuck up on YouTube too. Shout out to him.
Appreciate that, my nigga. Hey, man. I done got him good as a bitch. That's all I'm gonna say.
Hey, you know how
peace to the channel. Hey, peace to the panel. LDA, and Afi. Wonderful show last night.
Thank you, man.
Wonderful fucking show.
Last night was fucking incredible, bro.
That shit was fucking wonderful. I fell asleep listening to that shit. Woke the fuck up listening to it too. And peace to the panel, man. Trav, and we got the Tyson Crusade, and who else is this right here? Cornell, what's good, my nigga?
What's happening? Afi's been turning it up so lately. I can't even keep up, man. I'm still behind, man. But I got to catch up on last night, though.
That was you got it. I put the event, but then I was on the DOA channel last night.
Last night game. I'm gonna tell y'all something. Last night game will save your whole life. That's all I'm gonna say.
Joe.
You heard it from Steph. How was the show last night? I gotta watch the rest of it. I got like 30 minutes of it. Talking to you, Steph. The interview.
Oh, you talking about Kevin Samuels?
Yeah.
It was smooth.
Smooth.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it
I
was
caught
cool.
like 30 minutes. How was your first live? He just did his first live earlier.
Oh, that was cracking.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was cracking. But yeah, I got my laptop right here, but it ain't I don't know what's up with the webcam. I paid $350 for this motherfucker, bro, and I'm pissed. I gotta take it back and get a new one.
He investing in himself, y'all. That's what he doing.
Gotta
That's
invest in yourself, man. I don't know what the fuck y'all be doing. Y'all be investing in these bitches and don't even invest in yourself. What the fuck?
Yeah.
wait. There's a principle right there. If you don't invest in yourself, how do you expect her to invest in you?
Ooh.
Fire.
Ooh.
Facts.
Fire, man. For fire, man.
How do
Make
you
sure you
expect? Let me say that again. If
get
you don't expect, if you don't invest in yourself, how do you expect a woman to invest in you? If you don't invest in your dream, how do you expect her to invest in your dream?
and
That's
get
the problem.
royalty.
Hey, there's a
Bingo.
simple analogy you can use. When you're on a plane and the plane is going down, and let's say you got a child, right? They tell you to put the mask on you first before you help
Facts.
anybody else.
Fire game.
That's how you gotta be. You gotta put yourself first. The more selfish I've been, the more successful I've been. So yeah, I'm selfish as fuck. Because the thing is who's gonna take care of me but me? Like I said, you could be a captain save a hole for your boys. It ain't just women.
It's like LD. It's like LDA said, man. If you ain't got vision in your pics, how you gonna have vision for her?
Yeah.
Most guys don't understand that. That's why they come over here. Can I get some pussy? Can I get some pussy? I want some pussy. I just want some pussy. I just give me. No. How do I build?
Sex.
How do I?
Sex.
How do I become a better man? That's the catch. How do I evolve to become a better man? Most guys miss that because they're comfortable at the level that they're at because they think that that's all there is. Baby, as my uncle would say, there's more than life than just where you're at right now. And once you expand as a man, your tent, and we use your existence as a tent, begins to expand, then you can bring more people in. But right now, if you're just at this level, there's more. You need to go. Like these guys got me on the travel. Trav, you already know. They got me on DR, and these women are going crazy. But if I never expanded myself and say, I can do this, I would have been still stuck, say, in Cleveland or just traveling in America. So that's why you have to say there's another level. There's more out there for you. And it's more than just, please understand, when I go down there, I'm going to experience the culture, the food, the beach, the language. Of course, the women are just a byproduct. As Red Pill would say, I don't travel abroad. I'm not traveling for the abroad. I'm traveling abroad. So it's that's why it's so important that you expand yourself, expand your palate. Some of your guys only got a palate for a hot dog and with mustard on it. When there's a whole world of culinary arts that you have not tasted yet, but you only satisfied with hot dogs.
Preach. Hey, Stefan, you want to read off the super chat from my man JP Motivate? Y'all go subscribe to my man JP Motivate channel too. He's the one who's the last super chat. He's the last one who's did a super chat. He's the one who did.
Hold on. I'm using the bathroom right now, Afi. Hold up. Give me like 30 seconds.
Hey, also too, when you invest in yourself and you ask all these things, you got bait. You know what I'm saying? Because you got a bigger palette, so you got more to talk about. You know what I mean? You could expand your horizons. Like I went to the bank the other day, and this bank teller was refusing on me to have a passport.
Say that again.
For that.
I said I went to the bank the other day, and this bank teller shows up on me with a passport. I asked license, saw my passport. And he was like, "How old are you?" I was like, 32. She's like, "Where you been?" That was an instant conversation right there. Just got a passport. She ain't seen somebody young like me with a passport.
That's just how I used to get bitches when I was in high school because I had a cell phone.
Mm.
Y'all young cats don't understand that. If you would had a cell phone in the 90s, nigga, you were wet.
Oh, you were a boss.
And I had two of them. Oh my god! Just off of that. What?
I got
Why you
two
got two? What you
phones.
be doing? Let me use one of those. All that bait. All I gotta do is walk around with that shit on my belt, and I got bitches coming up to me.
Mm.
I want to use one, touching it, touching my dick and shit. Oops, I missed. Finesse game, nigga. All I'm doing is walking around with phones.
That's the key right there. You just said it, Alfie. When you realize that your life becomes bait, you don't have to chase a date.
Ooh.
Hey,
Mm.
coach, coach,
Mm.
coach. What's so cold about it is that the less game you have, the more you think about women. The more game you have, the less you think about women. I just started to realize that because it's the
Y'all
truth.
fucking
You
it
know,
up
at
tonight.
my
Y'all
Man, I
job,
got the
fucking it
best
up.
fucking panels, man. This shit
at
is
my
always
job,
on saucy, nigga. I ain't never had a weak show, man. Fuck that. I'm giving myself my own props. It don't matter who on here, nigga. I ain't never had a weak show.
That's what most guys miss it. When you set up your life becomes bait. Then you don't have to chase a date.
And that's finesse game.
You don't have to chase it because you're living. See, what happens is when you start to live, you give off energy or vibes. And women feed off of that because they're starving for something that's exciting that causes their emotions to go up and down. Oh, you went to where? You were in the Philippines, and what did you see any snakes? Yeah, I brought the snake out, but he had to put him back in. And but really, oh yeah.
You got a place for me
Wow.
to you got a place for me to put my snake?
Right. But you know what? This is what I used to tell women back in the day. I said, yeah, my grandmother used to say, um, you can't when you go to the zoo, you can't touch all the animals. So when you go to this, you can't touch the snake. Why can't I touch it? I was already making a metaphor about my dick, but she said, well, why can't I see it? Well, when you go to the zoo, certain things are behind cages. Only select people can see that. Well, I want to see it. And guess who came out? The snake. My point is, forget about my
oh
point is
shit.
my point. I use that all the time. I use that one all the
Oh
time. But
shit.
my point is this. My point is this. You have to live a life not for them, but for you, and that gives off an energy. It gives off something that women are attracted. They can't figure out what is it about you. Well, it's not your cologne. It's not the soap that you're using. It's your life that you're living. Most guys don't have a life. They go home, go to work, scratch their butt, scratch their balls, play video games. Okay, I'm good. Go to bed, eat some cereal. All right, mom, you all right? All right, and that's it. They don't live a life.
But LDA, you miss another important factor that they do.
Okay, go ahead, go ahead.
They become information whores.
Woo!
Ooh.
Information whores.
Touch
I
Yep.
on it. Touch
I'm
on it. Touch on it.
sapiosexual.
Touch
That's
on
what
it.
that means.
yes, that's exactly what it means.
LDA, when you said that, when you said that on that show, man, I had that really hit the heart, man. I had to like, man, I'm like, man, I gotta really take these shows, man, listen and and take all this information and just not only intake it but just apply it, man. But not only just apply it, just take time to apply it. You know what I'm saying? Because when you try to intake all this information, it comes to the point where you don't remember the shit, and then you ain't gonna learn nothing.
You got to
All you
take
gonna just
notes.
keep facts.
You
Notes
have
is a
to take
big
notes.
factor.
I have notes galore. I'm still studying shit from the first mop episode. You know, Coach Don P. For real,
Facts.
I'm
Hey,
not
for
even
real, you gotta
bullshitting.
repeat
I'm
it.
not even
Facts.
bullshitting. I got the notes out. Coach Don P said, I call it the DMV game. He said, the DMV is the only place you can go to get your license. That's why they have poor customer service. That's why these
Mm.
females act like they shit don't stink. When he
Yep.
said that, it was like a light bulb went off in my head.
Yep.
Literally, like a light bulb went off in my head, like I was the Green Lantern. I made a motherfucking lantern over top of my head. I was like, God damn, I never thought about it like that.
Y'all
So
want
So true.
to y'all want to know when I had to first start taking notes, man? I had to first start taking notes on that show that Afi did with Black Graham and Ron Wills. I think it was like a
Oh,
3 hour
That,
yeah,
show.
that's the
yeah.
mindset.
That
Yeah,
yeah, that
masterminds of the game.
masterminds. Listen, that Masterminds has so many gems. I said, "Lo, I can't memorize all this shit. I gotta start writing this shit down."
Them be the hardest joints. Whenever I put them out, that mean I ain't putting shit else out for a month.
I'm telling you, man, that was it for me. I was like, "Listen,
That's why it's only 3 of those.
galore.
That's
Notes
why
galore.
the next one gonna be big, and then that's when y'all gonna have to put y'all niggas on ice for a month after that one, like I did.
Let me say something because you guys are on the money. What you don't realize is that 3 years ago, was it 3 years ago, about 4 years ago, I was at the brink of, I always talk about being homeless. I always had to bring it up to say where I'm at. What I did was I would go to the library with a notebook and take notes on all kind of things. I go back to that notebook to this day to lift up information that I took notes on 4 to 3 years ago. So when you write it down, you're causing your mind, it's causing deep down into your subconscious. And when you do that, you're now starting to say, I connect with this. Most guys don't do that. You must write down what you get on this stuff. You must do that.
Here's another gem. Like when you say if you're reading a book, right? You need to at least read that book 10 to 15 times in order to remember the material within the book.
That's that Corey Wayne in you right there.
Yeah, I was about to say that's Corey Wayne, but he's right on that though. He's right on that because I've done martial arts. I've trained with people who have UFC level talent, and I've trained with guys like that. You know what we do? We study the basics every day. Stuff you do the basic stuff every day because it's the basics. That's what gets you there.
Yeah, you gotta have a foundation.
Just understand the basics way better than the average person.
The foundation.
All the nuances.
Hey, we didn't get JP. We gonna all touch on this. Whoever want to say it, but let me get his super chat out. So he said the panel was on fire. I'm trying to improve my mouthpiece and reach my full potential, and I would greatly appreciate if you guys could talk about it. Yeah, whoever want to take that one first.
Hey, you need to read How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie, I believe.
Correct.
And the biggest thing is make the conversation 95% about the other person.
Yeah, you want to get them talking.
People like to talk about themselves.
Because women love to talk about themselves, man.
What I do, I just started to learn it. I'm learning to be, I'm learning phrases that can entice a woman. You see what I'm saying? That can trigger those emotions. Now, the reason why I say that is because I can turn hate into love. When women are indifferent, that means they don't give a fuck. But when I'm getting that, when I'm triggering her, not to say that I'm doing shit just to piss her off, but the minute I know I can take her on that emotional roller coaster, it's a done deal. Now, I'd be lying if I said
it's invested.
Yeah, exactly. You see what I'm saying? I'd be lying if I said I was feel more slim out here, but I'm getting a lot better. Like, I'm up there. I'm getting there. You see what I'm saying? And it's so simple when you think about it. It's so simple when you think about it. Like, okay, I was talking to a girl yesterday, and I don't really know her like that. You see what I'm saying? So I was like, okay, how do I get her comfortable until I can lead to some other stuff? So I just asked her a basic question, like, oh, okay, how many people can you count on, you see what I'm saying, to look out for you your time of need? Then she started talking, and I was like, how do you feel about that? Bringing out these emotions, getting her to imagine stuff. Then we started talking about traveling. And she mentioned travel. I was like, could you see yourself walking down a beach with your bikini with the strings on the side, the booty hanging out? She started smiling, just going from there. You see what I'm saying? Because before that, I'd be doing too much. I'd be all in my head, like, what if she doesn't like this? Or what if I say this? I should make her laugh. Man, fuck all of that. You see what I'm saying? Just like what TRAV TERRELL said, the foundations, man. Stop making it hard. Y'all making it more complicated than what it really is. They're just fucking females, man.
Right.
That's what a lot of the dating coaches do. They make the shit trigonometry and calculus, and it's like, bruh, anything in life that's been monumental has been something hella simple.
Y'all guys are doing more game than I'm sitting back just enjoying it. I'm just sitting back. Well, all right.
Hey, I noticed too, with a lot of things too that these cats be doing, man, they be putting these women on a pedestal, man. Stop putting these women on pedestal. They're just women, man. Just talk to them, man. They ain't aliens. Just talk to them, man. It's not that hard.
Now that's something that's easier said than done. And the reason why I say that is because you have to, like me, for example, you see what I'm saying? Like, my PTSD fucked me up to the point where I didn't go anywhere for years. Literally, I stayed in the house or I stayed in the library because I didn't have to interact with too many people. So whenever I got out in the open, I was all in my head and shit. So what I did was I threw my feet to the fire. I started to desensitize myself. I just went to the baddest bitch just because, so I could just get to the point of just talking to random strangers. Now again, a lot of people, they're scared of rejection. I have no sort of fear of rejection whatsoever. What? Because I've been rejected so many times, it doesn't matter to me. And that's why I believe in a code approach, because, you know, when people say, oh, the code approach makes you beta or whatever, it's only beta that once she rebuffs you, once she shoots you down, you're still there. That's validation when you're still there trying to, you know, shoot your shot. Fuck no. If a female say, nah, I'm good, I keep it pushing. I don't be all bitter and soft like, oh, fuck you then, bitch. Nah, that's that weak shit. So,
hey, half of these people, when they reject you, they reject themselves.
Facts. Because at the end of the day, I'm like, she wasn't ready. She wasn't ready for the type of game that I got anyway. Because at the end of the day, it's so weird. Because so many, you know what? You can see the signs of you having action or just where you have little windows. I sent King Fee. And Coach Don P too. I had a video of me talking to this Brazilian joint on my job. She just came out of nowhere and started talking to me. And I was like, oh, you from Brazil? She's like, oh, how'd you know? I was like, your accent. And it just went from there. You know, if it was now, if it was, because this was like 2 months ago, but if it was me now, I would have went straight for the jugular, just because I'm more confident in my skill set. But it's just the fact that she fed off of that energy. This is another thing. The masculine energy is gonna automatically attract a woman, no matter what. I don't care what you fucking look like. I don't care what's your religion, where you from. If you are a manly fucking man, a womanly woman is going to be attracted to you. A lot of these dudes are soft. They sitting at home playing Fortnite. You see what I'm saying? Beating they jumps 3 times a day. They not slaying dragons, man. And I'm telling the truth, because I used to do the same thing.
You can actually repel women too because you're so thorough. Because I've had that. Like,
that's because they can't
living
control
in northern.
you.
Because Northern California. I'm gonna give you a difference between Northern and Southern California. Northern California, if it's a black area, it's a hood. We don't have a lot of black people doing well in drugs. But if you go to like LA or Atlanta, you got a bunch of black people that's doing well. So I noticed when I went to those areas, I do better there than even at home, because these turf chicks see me. When they see me, they're like, damn, he's too much for me. And then I've even seen some of the dudes they date after me. These dudes have no swag, no money, taking pictures, kissing them with their eyes open and shit. I'm like, that nigga ain't me. But she couldn't control me, you know what I'm saying? So sometimes you're too much. Then I dated a girl from Atlanta that went to Penn, that was an Ivy Leaguer. Man, it was hella easy. And I was like, man, fuck this. I'm getting out of here. I'm moving to Atlanta. Fuck that.
Tell them about the bitches.
What's so cold about it? You said earlier.
Tell them about the bitches in Atlanta.
Oh, bruh, thick, fine, and hella nice, and will take care of you.
How often do you see bad bitches?
Fucking every 3 steps, nigga.
They said you gonna be swimming in pussy because either the Bama's gay or they in jail.
Yeah.
And there's like 6, 7 colleges right by each other, so it's like
swimming
a
and women
ratio of girls with ass to real men.
Swimming and women.
I'm taking a deep dive, bruh.
You know, something that you said, you know, earlier really stuck out to me, because this is an area that I had to really develop. You know, my catch game was decent. I was pretty good. You know, I mean, I've had my share of baddies, but they would lose attraction to me because the luster, like the relationship would lose its luster. I was giving them too much of myself at once. And after a while, the novelty wore off. You see what I'm saying? It was never for me to get a bad bitch and then lose her just as fast as I got her. So I was like, okay,
I have that problem sometimes.
I was like, what am I doing wrong?
I can relate.
Gotta go back to the drawing board, man. Like, you know, relationship wise, I'm on a whole nother level, man. Just because what we're doing is what the other 90% aren't. This dude at my job, he's so desperate to try to get this girl, right? Okay. This motherfucker carried her purse and her food upstairs. I wish I was so turned off by it. I didn't get a chance to get my phone out to record this dude so I could make a drop about it. Because I was confused. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. I was like, why are you taking a step upstairs? He's like, oh, well, you know, she asked me, you know, I do this for my grandmother. You know, a motherfucker fucked up when they trying to rationalize why they doing something. He's like, oh, I do this for my grandma. You know,
he gonna throw the family in there as an instant pass, so he thinks.
Exactly. I just left it at that. I was, man, this dude, and he a cool cat. But once I saw him take her purse and grab her food to take it up, he not gonna get a whiff of the pussy. And it's not, but like, come on, bro. You gotta stand on principles, man. You see what I'm saying? A woman is a motherfucking liability until she proves herself to be an asset.
Mm-hmm.
The same woman you put on a pedestal is the same one she gonna piss on you.
Facts.
It's just and what's so cold about it, you know, at first my old lady didn't like what she was hearing. But after a while, you know, because it's like, all right, with that, I can't get all metaphysical with it, but at the end of the day, this is the shit that they want from a man. They want a man to be a man. These dudes are supplicating for females. You see what I'm saying? They down there kowtowing for them. Man, making all sorts of compromises. I don't even know what the fucking 50-50 is. I don't even know what that shit is. I don't.
Oh, man.
That shit kills me, man. If you still asking Coach Don P or King Fee basic day one ask questions, that means you haven't been paying attention. That means you're just on their channels for entertainment. Fuck that. I mean, yeah, I'm entertained, but I take this stuff serious, man, because I was in the dumps, man, and it had nothing to do with a female. All it had to do was me making the same mistakes, me put myself in beta ass positions. Like I saw this shit happening beforehand. I was like, man, I should have known better. I knew this shit was gonna happen the way it did, and I did it anyway. You know, I was fucking with this white jump, and what's so cold about it, you know, now I know the
Get active in the chat, man. He giving y'all some game, man. Get active in the chat.
I was fucking with this white jump right from school, and the jump, she was just a white girl. You see what I'm saying? Just a random white jump, and I ended up fucking her. But I told myself, I was like, don't fool with her because she messy. You see what I'm saying? This bitch is messy. She turned out, you know what I mean? She was messy. I had to learn my lesson. So I ran into her like 2 years ago. Body was banging, all sorts of other shit. You could tell she was messing with some brothers because she tried to, you know, that white girl that been around black dudes. At first she wasn't, and all of a sudden she had a little steez. I was like, oh, you ain't no regular white girl no more. Okay, cool. But she carried me. Ran back into her again 10 years later. You see what I'm saying? She was on the team. I told myself, I said, don't fuck with this bitch. You see what I'm saying? Because she's still messy. The more people change, the more they stay the same. So I end up fucking with her anyway. Had to learn my lesson again. All that told me is that I wasn't the man who I thought I was. I had to go through that shit. Now this same bitch on my line, I carried her like shit just because. Like I don't have time for that, man. I don't trust nobody that can't turn down no tail. If you so control, if you can't keep your dick in your pants, I can't fuck with you. I can't fuck with you.
It's like it's like the brother Minister Jab said, man, you gotta have dick discipline, man.
You gotta have discipline of the dick, man. Because at the end of the day, you know, they are like using the spades analogy. All the big joker they have is their pussy. That's it. You take that off the table, what can they offer you?
And what the fuck is that anyway?
Exactly.
Like you gotta have a dick to orgasm anyway. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm doing most of the work, plus I'm more thorough in my life, you're gonna hit the wall. I'm not gonna hit the wall like that. Man, fuck all that. Dude, I've literally, when I realized that, I was like, man, fuck all that. And my life improved so much after that.
I'm gonna take it to some retro games. Something King Fee said ages ago. I treat bitches like NFL 2K creator player. I'm like, oh, okay, you know, your cooking skills is a 7.5, fuck action is a 9, so social grace is a 4. Oh, fuck that, she got a 72. You see what I'm saying? These dudes is only looking at the superficial, man. And trust me, I've done it. You see what I'm saying? I've been doing it for years. Only within the past year and a half have I really started to sit back and say and require more from a bitch. She has to bring more to the table than pussy and problems. I've been to every fucking continent except Antarctica. I've seen the baddest of the bad. I've had all sorts of crazy off-the-wall orgies, but at the end of the day, because I was fucking, you know, demeaning myself, abasing myself, I was losing. It's not even worth no females, man. If you living authentically, they're going to come. They are a byproduct of success.
Do you know many
That's
bad
facts.
bitches
That's facts.
horrible sex too? There's so many pretty girls I fucked and their sex sucked. It's like they looked good, but then when you got them in the bed, they were weak as fuck. They just laid on their back.
Say heat it up right there, boy.
This jump was bad. Woo! She's bad as shit. This Samoan joint I had. That's probably one of the weakest ladies. You see, I'm talking about just beautiful, beautiful body. like statuesque, like, you see what I'm saying? Like, you could just, if you could get her to pose and they could make a bust, that's how beautiful her body was. I'm talking about complexion, long, thick hair, built body, you see what I'm saying? But that was like one of the weakest lays I've ever had. I have ever fucking had. And mind you, you see what I'm saying? At the time, I had a real bad problem with coming fast. I used to do backflips on it. You see what I'm saying? I was doing a running man on it. I'm like, damn, I'm busting the shit out this. That's how you know that shit was weak, man. I was doing backflips on that pussy.
You can't pay attention to what these hoes be talking about, because every bitch think her pussy good, man. But a lot of these hoes, they pussy be hella weak.
Hella weak. Mildew.
And that's why I tell these brothers, man, that I be having conversations soon when we chop game about women, man. Do not put the pussy before yourself. Stop putting these women on a pedestal.
Hey, let me ask everybody on the panel. Do y'all remember the best sex y'all ever had?
Hell yeah.
For sure.
You? Lawrence, you? Trav, you? I don't remember the best sex I ever had. I remember the best head I ever had, though.
I remember the jump. I forgot. I don't know. Matter of fact, it was the random little live. It was the jump with you, C. Douglas, who's dropping some free fire game. If y'all didn't see that episode, y'all need to rewatch it. When y'all was talking
You
about,
gotta get on Patreon to watch that. Yeah.
Hey, if y'all not on Patreon, y'all tripping with yourselves, man. You see what I'm saying? Get on that motherfucking Boss King status. Pay the $100 a month. You gonna instantly level up. Stop bullshitting. But yeah, the best sex I ever had was this jump. I called a ride game shorty. You see what I'm saying? I've only met 2 girls in my life that could make me come just off of motherfucking awesome cowgirl shit. This bitch will whip it. You see what I'm saying? She put that joint in there, whip it. It was a rap for you. Do that little hula.
You like ass? You an ass man?
I'm all about the booty.
You gotta have everything reversed. That's the only way I can bust. A bitch got when I throw a bitch in reverse cowgirl, that means it's over. She already know that. Like, okay, he's done now. So as I be like, get in reverse. Even these little pornos I be making, like,
hey, all right. Another thing I had to learn, right? And it's so fucking cold because it's like we know this stuff, but it's like we know it, but we don't at the same time because we've heard it for all our lives. Okay, for women, it's a mental fucking thing. Coach Don P said it, and the minute he said it, I said, okay, I'm gonna really focus on this aspect of it. He said he had a co-worker that said her and her husband, like with them, sex would start on a Monday. They wouldn't fuck until a couple of days later. I do that with my wife and other girls now. The phone sex game is on point. The text game is on point. And it's not even anything gratuitous. It's just like little subtle shit. I play the cat and mouse game. I get them invested in it. I get them telling me what they want me to do. You see what I'm saying? Like, these motherfuckers, they think once they get the girl, it's a wrap. Nah, you still got to seduce her. You see what I'm saying? I'm in it. I like that shit personally. You see what I'm saying? I love being able to whisper in a girl's ear. You see what I'm saying? Tickle the back of her knees. You see what I'm saying? Getting her shaking, getting her to send me a picture of her panties. You know, she had to change them Jones because she was wet in the middle of the day over something I said. That's how you know you're doing your job.
Put some respect in his name. Put the fire sign, man. Put some respect in my nigga name, man.
Hey, put some respect on motherfucking all the Bibles on this panel. I'm telling y'all, man, it's no reason. You know, that's why I'm glad that, you know, if y'all all in Modu, y'all doing yourselves a disservice, man. There's no reason for motherfuckers to still be slacking, man. Like Coach Don P shouldn't even have any time. King Fee shouldn't have any time because they should be booked with consultations. This is free fire game that y'all getting.
Most niggas are lazy though, man. That's why there's the select two. You could give everybody the game, but people don't want to put in the work. They want
the message is only for those that want to hear.
They haven't swallowed the pill yet, man. When they swallow the pill and they face that true realization that they need to change their ways, then that's the only way they're gonna change. But until then,
hey,
Jones.
What's up?
Hey.
I sound okay?
Yeah, you good,
straight, brother.
Yeah, I had to get on, man. Y'all lighting it up, man.
Hey, make sure y'all subscribe to Toxic Crusades. That who was just talking. That's his channel. It's in the chat.
I'm trying to do it for Lakewood, Texas. Super said.
Yeah, man, you gotta let me know when you come down. I'm still at work. I'm gonna jump on for a little bit. But
check in. Sad Jones got a channel too. Y'all check Sad Jones' channel out.
going back to the toxic said, like, you know, how you were saying they supposed to be booked with consultations. But see, a lot of people, man, they just listen to this stuff for entertainment, man.
Mm-hmm.
But what I do,
Information whores.
yeah, all y'all have to do, man, is, man, go get you some female friends, man, and put them in the friend zone. You know what I'm saying? Just don't try to fuck with them, you know, sexually or nothing. Just, you know what I'm saying, keep them as friends, and they would tell on themselves, man. They would tell you, like, the cats they be dating, they'll tell you how they be running game on cats. That's all y'all gotta do, man. They'll tell on themselves.
Give these cats some background information. Tell them your story, said Jones. Just put up, Just Ice. I see you.
Well, my background information, like I said, I was married for 9 years. You know what I'm saying? You know, and before I got married, like my wife, bro, I was like, you know, I was doing my thing. I was in the streets, and you know, I was clubbing, and I could get her to do anything for me, man. Give me money, pay bills, all that. But as soon as I sit up, and then she would complain and be like, well, you know, I want to settle down and you know, I want to get married. And at first I wasn't with it. But then as soon as I gave her what she was asking for, she flipped the script on me. So I was like, what the hell? Like,
She beat the game.
Yeah, this is what she wanted. So why
you
flip
win?
On me? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, so in my mind, I'm submitting to her, being submissive. And it's like she was just study losing respect, man. Just study losing respect to the point to where, nigga, I had to beg for sex. Nigga, she didn't have my back. You know what I'm saying? Like, on the financial level. So that's like 9 years. We had 2 kids, but that's why I draw the line that when I needed her to bag me up with getting my transmission rebuilt in my truck, and she didn't want to help me. That was it, bro. I was like, man, why do I need a woman that ain't even got my back? I can sit up there and do this by myself. You know what I'm saying? So I took that to deuce.
Hey, Super said, right? You know the stockyard, right? Haverstock Hills, right?
Yeah, I know Haverstock on Lake Road up over there.
Hey, I lived there, you see what I'm saying, for a period of time, right? What's so cold about it, they have, and I had to learn, I learned a lot of free game from females because they was prostitutes, right? But they, like you said, if you listen to a female, she'll tell you everything about, I learned so much free fire game from them because of all the Johns that they was getting at the truck stop. It was just so fucking cold. Like when I came from Houston back out here, I was running shit for a while just because of my level of understanding, not even of female nature, because I sort of had a grasping of it, but the way that dudes were going at these females, it was just crazy, man. Like, it's nothing. Now one thing about Houston, hey, in a heartbeat, they be like, hey, I damn your ass, fool. You try to talk to my gal? They'll kill you, bro. I'm out there in Fifth Ward. I'm out there in Fifth Ward in 2 C's and shit. You see what I'm saying? About the box over a fucking female, man. Over a female.
Hell nah.
Yeah, man. I mean, man, dudes, they would jump on, man. Like, if you go to a neighborhood, if you're not from a hood out here, and you talking to a female in a certain neighborhood, and they know that you don't stay there, man. Not only one dude, it's like it might be dudes she ain't even messing with. They'll try to jump you, dude. 5, 6 dudes.
Just because. Now. I'll be lying, like Houston showed me nothing but love. You see what I'm saying? Me and my cousin came down there with the shirts on our backs. You know, my daughter's mother, and I'm glad you mentioned, you know, being married for 9 years, because my daughter's mother was the first time, she's from Houston, actually. That's why I ended up moving to Houston. But my daughter's mother is from Houston. This is the first time in my life where I tried to, you know, be supportive of a woman, you know, be faithful, do all of these things that the women say they want. And she was losing respect time and time again. It was subtle shit at first. Oh, I think you should wear this. I like it when you wear this. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. This makes you happy. Oh, I like it when you wear this cologne. Wear this cologne. I like that smell. Oh, okay, cool. It makes you happy. I like it when you stay at home with me. Don't go to the gym as much. Oh, okay, that makes you happy. Next thing you know, I'm tapping on her shoulder. You see what I'm saying? She's like, nah, get out of my face, fool. I'm trying to go to sleep. I'm like, damn. You see what I'm saying? Like what you mean?
You can't get sucked in. They setting you up for failure.
But they do it. They don't know it.
Real quick, this is for Sad Jones, because you know y'all know I get wrapped up in shit and I forget what I'm saying, so I want to say it real quick. Hey, Sad Jones, you hear me?
Yeah.
Remember the first time we talked? I just thought about it and laughed to myself. We talked and we had our little conversation or whatever, and you told me you drive trucks and you rode bikes. Remember, I was like, nigga, you supposed to be fucking hella bitches, nigga. You tripping?
Oh, yeah.
Hold on. I was like, hold on. You ride motorcycles
Bike.
and you a trucker? That's the perfect excuse for bitches. And you got a Harley and shit, nigga. You tripping? You remember that?
Yeah, man. I just kind of got away from the bike. I used to race. I kind of got away from it, but I'm just trying to work on getting my own truck. I want to be on the hop, man. That's why I say I ain't worried about women, man, because I feel like they gonna come with what you got going on. That's what I say. I'm like, baby, I'm trying to get my own truck. I'm trying to be my own boss. I'm tired of people telling me what to do. And that, you know what I'm saying? And that shit up there, that drawing me in right there, because they like, oh, you trying to get your own truck, So, like I said, it's just, you know what I'm saying? But when you putting all that attention on women, man, you losing. You're not even focusing on yourself, man. Like, it should be about you first before anything.
And even when they focus on you, they're focusing on you because they're focusing on themselves. There's something out of it they want for themselves. So they're always about themselves.
I mean, that's their agenda, because you gotta think about it. When bitches only fuck the winners. When using a race analogy, you see what I'm saying? They're waiting to see who's gonna be at the finish line. That's just the way it is. But a lot of dudes, man, and that's what my channel is about. I'm all about getting dudes to remember where their true power comes from. I never forget, and I hate to use another Houston reference because a lot of people aren't from there or have never been there, but I was at this bus stop in Cashmere. You see what I'm saying? Hey, Super say, you know what I'm talking about, Cashmere, right?
Yeah, Cashmere Gorgeous, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm at this bus stop, right? This nice little piece of game, man. Woo! Nice piece of game. She had 2 gold fronts. You see what I'm saying? I'm sitting there chopping it up with her, not even really paying attention. I got her number, right? So yeah. I went home. I was living in Lakewood at the time. So I go home, and this dude that was from around the way, God bless the dead, he knew who she was. This motherfucker took the number and went to go call her. You see what I'm saying? Was like, hey, yeah, he dirty macked on me. Not only did he dirty mack, but he just to hear how pressed this dude was on the phone, I was just disgusted. I just couldn't figure out why he even did that.
Ooh,
and that's how 90% of the men are out here.
Can't stand dudes that dirty mag.
Ooh, I never dirty magged in my life. A day in my life.
Facts.
It was either I got the pussy or I didn't.
Yeah. Every single cats up out here in Houston, man, you just gotta be careful about it. Like the chick tell me, if she stay like up in the Fifth Ward or somewhere, I'm like, oh no, I ain't coming up over there, baby, because I know how them cats is up over there. They finna be chasing me down the street back to my car.
Hey, what? And when we first got there, we were staying over there in the South Side. We were staying over the South Side, right over there by. It wasn't too far from 3rd Ward. And
yeah. Okay.
Early Bird whoever want to answer this, he want to know what dirty macking is.
That's a day one question right there. Day macking, dirty macking. I can't really say it verbatim, but it's basically, you see what I'm saying? Like let's say me and you. Let's say you trying to talk to a girl. I want to talk to her, so I'm going to throw dirt on your name. I'm going to talk down on you. I'm going to hot cap on you to try to get her attention.
Hey, if y'all seen Mo Better Blues, it's the same thing that Wesley Snipes did with the bitch with Denzel Washington.
Yeah.
Perfect analogy. But hey, I gotta go ahead and get back to work, man. You already know what time it is, man. Super said Jones, Coach Don P, my man McCann, King Feet, TRAV TERRELL. You already know what time it is, man. Hey, these motherfuckers shouldn't have no free time. I swear to beans, man. Right hand to the man. They shouldn't have no free time. This is free fire game. I've been looking for my Mr. Miyagi my whole fucking life. Now I got 2 of them.
Brother ain't lying.
Hey, y'all have a good one, man. Peace and blessings.
All right, man.
All right, peace out, man.
Peace, bro. So did you get your answer? Oh, man. All right, man. Let me see. We're going to take some questions real quick, man. So put 5 fire questions in there, and then we'll take them as they come. So,
hey, I got a question because I think people could relate to this. So remember, like, if we want to elaborate, you want to elaborate more on taking the mind versus using the dick to get a woman?
Okay. Yeah, man. These is the best panels. It's not even. See, I used to say that a long time ago. Now it's like undeniable, fam. Like, niggas don't get into it. It's all brotherhood, man. It's all fire game, different experiences. It's always global.
Because the reason why I bring that up is like my situation. Like the last 4 girls that I fucked with, first date, first fuck, and I've either busted in their face and in their mouth. But after that, and I know it's good because we go a long time, but at the same time, they get gone. So obviously I'm fucking them good, but
I can
I
help
need
you
to
on
get
that.
better at taking the mind past that.
I can help you on
So you
that.
don't want your drop then, because I'll bless these cats right now. Y'all, if look, I was gonna make a video for him about this. So if y'all want to hear this game, y'all gotta give a $10 super chat. Reason why is because it's a Patreon drop. So you gotta do it. If you want the game, it's some fire game. King Solomon, what up, man? You can beam up too, fam. You already got the little jit. That's fire game. That's some game that's gonna like I'm gonna have to actually elaborate on. That's gonna be like 5 to 10 minutes that I'm gonna have to talk about this shit.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and I super chatted it myself. So.
There you go.
Making it too easy for these cats, man.
This is gonna be good, man. This is gonna be good.
Hey man, I'm being generous. I got to change my car, but I'm being generous because I want people to hear this. Hey, fuck it, you know.
And I think every man can relate to this situation, man, because this shit just happened to me back in November.
Yeah, and some of these girls asked me to come in their mouth. I didn't like propose it; they asked.
And I be thinking, but then a lot of the times, man, they be having dudes already, and you might have just missed the sign that she already had a situation.
Yeah, one girl had a boyfriend 2 weeks later.
You see what I'm saying?
I don't see no super chat in there. I ain't telling it. I don't see.
So what that tell you is she probably was already fucking with old dude, and she just didn't tell you.
I mean, I wasn't looking for a relationship anyway, so I didn't care. But
yeah, and a lot of other times too, man. Women they just want one nights, man. They just want to have their fun and keeping it pushing like us. You know what I'm saying? So it can go either way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right, y'all gotta say thank you, Trav, because it's supposed to be somebody else, not somebody from the panel.
I'm kind of being selfish though, but I don't give a shit. I want to.
You on here? Do not say somebody do it. It's supposed to be from in the chat, not from you.
Yeah, but I'm not.
Hey, to be honest with you, Trav, I'm thinking about doing it before you said it.
Oh, well, it's all good. Don't even worry about it.
You can do it too. You can do
how
it
much
too.
I'm willing to invest myself. I'll be on a panel and still drop some dough because I want what I want. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that.
I say, man, we value it, man. That's what it is, man. We value this information. Everybody just listen. Like you said,
$10. That's Nathan from some fire ass game, nigga. Fuck that.
Facts.
Yeah.
Invest in yourself, man.
Yeah, that's cool. So Trav brought me some Newports. Now said, yeah, I still want the beer too, man.
Yeah.
I'm on my phone. I don't know if I can do it.
Hey, so let me tell y'all. Okay, so the question. So ask me the question again. I'm gonna really break it down.
So, taking the mind of a woman as opposed to trying to take her soul with your dick.
Okay, so this is the game for this. This is the lecture for today. So you have to think about when you meet women, what's your ulterior motive from the gate? Like for me, yeah, I preach the mind and all that shit, but that doesn't mean that I don't just fuck bitches too. You know what I'm saying? Like that's my mindset when I deal with women, fellas, and when they in my rotation. That don't mean if I meet a bitch at the bar and we having drinks, I gotta get her mind first. No, I'm gonna fuck her. So let's not get it twisted. I'm still a man at the end of the day. You know what I mean? Certain situations, I already know that's just gonna be what it is. You know what I'm saying? But as far as the mind, so when you're dealing with a woman, you have to have motives for her, right? So then you have to think about the potential in you and her, not you and her together, but just you dealing with her, and what the payoff is going to be. Once you figure this out, then you'll know how hard you want to go, how much you want to invest, how much time you want to invest, how much effort you have to pre-qualify this shit first. A lot of guys, you guys are just investing in every bitch that you interact with. Any bitch you have regular sex with, you just no, fam. Some of them are just not. Some of them are just gonna be where they be. So, why the reason why I'm giving y'all this backstory is because you don't do the mind shit with anyone, fam. The mind shit is effort from you. You have to see potential in a situation to capture minds. You don't want to just capture my. You think I want to fuck my neighbor and capture her mind?
Fuck no.
Right? She's gonna fucking ruin my life, right?
That's too close to home.
Yeah,
Facts.
and I've done it before. And I can fuck her and she can get over it and just probably harass me for 2 or 3 weeks. But if I fuck her and I got her mind,
Hey,
she like, man, no. Yeah.
Hey, Afi, a good example is that would be Tisha Campbell and Eddie Murphy and Boomerang.
Boomerang, yeah, man. So you don't want that. So when you have to look at it like, okay, a woman is a puzzle piece, right? So when you're on the chessboard, you gotta think what benefits, how can that piece on the chessboard get me to the queen and get me to the king? This is where the mind comes in. Press 1 if y'all following me. I don't want to keep talking, man. Y'all got to keep up with me because I'm really breaking the shit down from the basis all the way up to the overflow. I need to make sure y'all is active in this chat. I'll sit back and wait.
Getting real serious, man. Fellas, pay attention.
Tell me if y'all following me, man. I want some more. This is the type of game that you pay for, bro. This isn't like round this bitch. You want to beam up, or you just slide it through?
Moto too.
Moto Power. Go subscribe to Moto. Anyway, so there's a few more people, man. Y'all following me?
Hey, Afi, are y'all ever gonna do that live? You and Moto talking about the stocks and shit?
Moto. Yeah, he ask him. He in the chat.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, what's up, Moto? Y'all gonna do that live about the stocks or what, man? Brothers need that information ASAP.
Moto got Modo, man.
All right. He's there. Thing real quick. Hopefully, you know how you like to hang out. Hopefully, you all good right now. Oop, I just seen you the link. Look, fire ass fucking shits, man. I tell you. Okay, so look. So then look. Like, yeah, you don't get wrapped up into this shit as entertainment and just think that you got to be a fucking magician and fucking mind for every fucking interaction. No, fam. Like, there has to be a goal. So it's like when you fuck with women, right? Fuck with women, it's the same thing. So when you deal with women and you invest first, you want to return your investment. So you have to make the woman, if that's the first part of the mind shit. You cannot get the mind if you don't have her invest in her time. That's the first thing. Somebody mute their mic. It's like a loud like noise.
Might be on the.
All right, there we go. Yeah, man. That's the first part of it. It's just like college, right? The reason why you value college is because you invest your time and your money, and then you're buying books and shit. So you're not going to spend $500 on books and not go to class, right? It's so much little shit you can do. You have to have a woman invested in you, man, from the gate. That's how you get the mind. But when she invests in you, that's only part of it. You have to reiterate with your words if she's doing a good job or not. She need to do more. She need to pump her brakes. You're teaching her this by the way you interact with her as she's investing. This is what's happening here. As she's investing, you are going to train her by how you Reciprocate your time and your effort towards her by what she's doing. You see? Then you reiterate with your words. So you got to invest in you, bam. Then you're training her how to treat you after that by your actions, bam. Then on top of that, you're reiterating with words. These new words that you give her, these are actions now. These are actions that you give her. These are once you give her actions, then you got to give her goals. Then you got to give her like things to look forward to. Y'all niggas better put y'all money up, nigga. Come on, man. This is that's then you get in the mind, man, because then she's invested her time, she's invested her money, and then she's invested her grind into your grind. Then that's how you have her mind.
Mm.
Because you and then I told y'all how to break them the other day. That's how you break them. So then everything that she want to have, everything she want to do in life connects to you. So you think when you deal with women on that level, they're gonna ghost you? Fuck no. They're gonna lose sleep over you. That's the difference. You gotta have her feeling that when you failed, she failed. That's what happens when you have the mind. And if you follow all of those steps, that you'll get it. But just take a mental note, man. Like if you gotta look at what your goal is. So if your goal is to sleep with her, then all that shit don't fucking matter because you've accomplished your goal already. So certain ones are gonna be to sleep with, just like women, man.
Mm.
Women, certain dudes are the beta cucks. Certain dudes pay the phone bill. Women have the food niggas. You may be a food nigga. If you dealing with a woman and the only time you see her is when y'all having dinner, you a food nigga.
Mm.
It is. Or you might be a movie nigga. Or you might be a vent nigga. You might be the one that called that they just want to vent to. And you're thinking you're doing good deeds because you're sitting up listening to her, giving her excellent advice, and you realize why she don't listen to you. Because you're just a vent nigga. That's your job. You don't know that. You think you're just, oh yeah, she's thinking of me and she trusts me, she telling me all this shit. No, you're just the vent dude. The nigga who's fucking her, she don't even tell him all that shit. That's your position. You see what I'm saying? So I'm saying all that to say they know what your position is, that how far they're going to invest in shit that they do. So when you deal with women, you line these hoes up and you look about how many spaces you can get with each one. And if it's past the five, then you get their mind, man. Because some minds ain't getting. Like I say, I can get my neighbor's mind. It's gonna ruin my life. Like so, it's not a thing. When you have a mind, it's just a benefit. It's you having another arm. So that's how that it's like I'm an octuple man and shit. So if I'm me and I got two arms and I got six bitches, you feel me? I got one of eight arms, so that's how I got eight arms. If you can do more shit with eight arms than two, right?
Facts.
The benefits of the mind, niggas. And think about if getting the mind is worth your motherfucking time. And I'm gonna drop the mic on that. Somebody
Mm.
super chat. Did y'all
Mm.
appreciate that presentation? Did I answer your question, Travis?
Oh, off top, bruh. You already know.
Yo, King, this stand up or you putting this on Patreon?
Everything going on Patreon from now on, nigga.
Oh, okay.
That
I
was
like I
that
like
that
I like
that
this
last
thing
5 minutes
for the
was definitely a
rooms.
Patreon exclusive.
Yeah, man. I didn't took the shit off already, man. No, y'all want this game? Y'all either gotta show up on time. It ain't no playbacks, or get on the Patreon. Unless you a Fernandez brother, that's it.
Yeah. Well, hey y'all, man, that was
Mm.
it was good chopping it up, man. I gotta get off. I'm gonna go in this plant.
Good, man. Good having you on. Make sure you subscribe to my man Said Jones channel. He puts up content, good fire content too. I'm vouching for him. That's why you on here.
All right, appreciate it, man. Y'all peace out.
Peace out, pimp.
Hey, what Afi said though, man, that resonated with me too, man. Basically, making your mind up quick as far as what you want with this woman,
Facts.
and then going from there. You know what I'm saying? You can't be so hell bent on just focus on just getting the P. It got to be more than that.
Mm. Gotta be. Or just know what it is. See, guys go into situations blind.
I know with me, like when I go in a situation, I just don't give a fuck, man. I just approach it with that mindset. Either a bitch gonna fuck with me or she not gonna fuck with me. If she do, good. If she don't, good. Like it doesn't matter to me. I just don't get stuck on these women, man, because it's so many women out here. It's just it's hard for me to be stuck on one or care about one. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Pierre said the audio low. Can you hear us now? I can hear y'all fine. Can you hear us now? Pierre said he can't hear us. Okay, can y'all hear us? Press 1 if y'all can hear us. I think that might be you, because if couldn't nobody hear us, hella people would be saying it. Maybe. I don't know.
Hey, but Afi, I'm about to get ready to hit these streets, man. Hey,
Um,
thanks for sending the link and jumping on the live, man. Shout out to all the brothers that's on the panel. Shout out to the brothers that are not on this panel but on the regular program. Shout out to them too as well. And fellas, man, just take these notes down. And one thing for another too, if y'all guys ain't on Afi Patreon, man, get on that ASAP. Y'all know what y'all missing, man.
yep, I'm gonna put it in there for y'all too. All right, man. Touch bases, man.
All right, already.
All right. Trav Lawrence, y'all still here? Lawrence.
Yeah, I'm probably about to hop off though right now because I got somebody call me on some business stuff. But hey, appreciate the invite, and bruh, as all, bruh, it's like y'all are the shit, dog. Like I'm dead serious. Y'all are like the dream team of this shit. Like I'm honored that y'all even let me come on here because I got game, but I can admit I'm not at y'all's level yet. But like I said, I like that because like I said, I know I can go to even higher level.
You will, fam. You are. You know what I'm saying?
So appreciate it, man. I'm gonna holler at y'all.
All good. We'll stay on like another 10 minutes, so y'all get some questions. Y'all get some questions in real quick before we dip out. Because we did say we would do a little lightweight consultation, so let's see what y'all got. See what you guys have. What do they have in store, Lawrence? Lawrence, what do they have in store, Lawrence? All right, let's see. Yep, ask a question. Lawrence, you here? Lawrence. You probably went to the bathroom. Yeah, ask me the question. Is this chat super slow or what? Let me see something. Hell yeah, it is. This shit a whole minute behind. Hold on, let me open this shit up on my computer. Let me see. Um, all right. Okay, let me see. Early Bird says, can you break down on a deeper level on why praying with the chick at dinner makes her fall in love so I can really understand? Because you're tapping in into a spiritual, fam. All women want a God-fearing man, and you're showing them that without having to discuss it or talk about it, right? And you're showing leadership because you're leading her. Give me your hand. Let's do this. Okay, that's the other thing. Third thing, you're showing boldness. Yeah, when you do it at Thanksgiving dinner and Christmas, you're supposed to. But most cats don't do that when you guys are just out and about. They're going to look at you. The woman's going to look at you as relationship guy, future guy. And when a woman looks at you as relationship guy and future guy and God fearing man, she's going to invest her time, bro. So that's why it works. Did you get that? King Solomon says, "Early bird, did I answer your question?" Yeah. You want to learn how to tap into women's everything. Their spiritual side, their emotional side, their vulnerable side, their sexual side, their motivational side. You gotta learn how to do all of that. So King Solomon says, any advice on women with high financial means funding your entrepreneurial ideas? On women with high financial means. Women, okay, yeah, I do got some game for that, fam. This is what cats don't understand. So when you meet a woman with money, so say I'm me, I make my money and I make meet a judge and maybe she makes 300,000. I'm not sure how much judge makes, but I'm just throwing that out there. So then it would make me feel inferior to her to the point where I'm trying to get on her level to show her I'm a match for her. And or I can hang with her. I can if she take me somewhere, I'm gonna take her somewhere nicer just to show her like, yeah, I can hang with the big dogs. It don't matter that you make all this money. Now I don't do that, but what I'm saying that's the mindset for most cats. So the whole trick is women with money don't mind spending money, bro. That's what you're missing. You think if you don't have that much money and a woman has money, she's not gonna fuck with you. No, she will fuck with you, bro. And she will pay you too. And if she don't pay you as far as just money in your pocket, she'll fund the relationship.
Most, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Most guys think that women are high. I'm echoing too. Most guys think that women of high stature have um, that financial side of them. Think that they want a man that's that financial side too. No, they need something else from you that
They'll
they
say
can't
it.
get.
But why wouldn't they say it? Duh. I mean, if you we're just real quick, if you want a chick with money, you might want that, but you might not necessarily advertise that,
Mm-hmm.
because that's gonna make you seem shallow. You know what I mean?
Right.
And the person who got money is not gonna fuck with you. Why? Because you already showed her that you were shallow. You see that?
They ain't ready for it. That's why you got to realize she wants something else from you than just the financial side. See, and that's the part I was getting at. You had to offer something. You got something that she needs. And it's not, she got the financial side taken care of, but she may not be able to, she haven't dealt with a man's man. And she needs that. Maybe she wants to be dominated. She got everything else covered, but she doesn't have that in her life because most men are intimidated her because of the financial status that she has. So there's so many dynamics that plays into that. That you the best thing you can do, and I hate saying this cliche is be the best version, be the best version of you, be the best version where what you have she needs.
Facts. Any advice on tapping into the woman's sexual side when y'all first meet? Yep, I got some good advice. If you don't feel like you sexy, no homo, you can't tap into a sexual. Cause me, I think I'm sexy as fuck when I'm around bitches.
Mm-hmm.
No homo, like shit. I'd be like shit. I'm hella tight, like you know what I'm saying. And when I say shit, I know I say shit good and smooth, so I feel sexy. So that's how I tap into her shit because I say sexy, seductive shit to her. Now you can't say sexy, seductive shit to a bitch if you don't feel it, because then it's not gonna hold anything. You see what I'm saying? If like Mo one, if you meet a bitch and be like, I want to fuck, that's how you gotta say. You can't be like, oh, I heard Afi King, he said it on the drop. Hey, I want to fuck. She gonna be like, get the fuck out of my face. That's the only fuck you gonna hear is her telling you get the fuck out of her face. You gotta say it and mean it. You gotta say it to where she feel like it's consequences if she don't listen. Just
You can't tap into her sexual side until, like you said, until you tap into yours.
mm,
Most guys don't tap into their own sexual side, so you can is what can she feed off of?
right.
Like you said, I'm the same way. I think I'm in the best thing walking. So I give that energy off. It's gonna stir something in her and she don't even know it.
Hey, look, just this morning, right? Look,
Mhm.
just this morning. So look, so what I tell that bitch? Hold on, what I say? I don't want to misquote her.
Mhm.
I said, oh, I was laid up, so she was up on me, holding me and shit. And then I was just like, yeah, you sitting up holding dad like I'm your husband or some shit. See, what I did is I implanted that in her head. So you know what she
Mhm.
said? She said, yeah, I was feeling like that. How'd you know? So now that's gonna be the vibe that she interacts with, like I'm her husband, even though I ain't her husband, even though I ain't her husband, even though I ain't proposed, even though I don't act like her husband, just for the fact that I said that and she reacted to it. Now that's gonna put her brain into that like, man, y'all don't know this shit, fam.
It's very subtle.
I'm just saying. Do you get what? Do you understand that? Once they believe, yeah, I notice chicks don't be believing you once they believe it's over. Nah, man.
Well,
Yeah, man. Like I say, I take one more. Yeah, man. Y'all, y'all just think we just be talking Spanish and shit, man. This is because I was listening to content today, man. Y'all don't. It's not this type of shit being said, man. What about funny comedian guys? Funny comedian guys, you can get bitches too. You just can't be corny, man. You can't be corny and say some shit that's funny. You'll know if you funny for real or not by the time you get grown. So if you are 25 and you want to be a comedian, you might not be that damn funny. But if you've been telling jokes all your life and people actually like your shit, then just use it to your to your advantage. But don't be corny with it. Don't use it to the point. Use that like a uppercut in a boxing match. You feel me? Like you want to jab, counter, straight, uppercut. You don't want to just uppercut. You feel me? And that's what being corny is gonna be like. Up a joke for you. I got another one. I got another one. See, you don't want to do that shit. You want to say little shit. Boop 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 boop. Uppercut. Jab. Uppercut. Y'all get that? Press the fire sign if y'all get that. That's how you want to do it. My chat is slow.
yeah, I know it's running
On
slow.
yours because it's almost like a minute behind of the clock.
You got that set up on the behind the scenes because you could slow it down. You know that, right?
Yeah, I do know that. I'm about to do it right now. Let me see. How did I looked at that before. How did I do that?
You can slow it up. It's in. Cause I'm about to jump off in a few minutes too.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
I
about
haven't ate dinner.
I was gonna end it at 6:30. Just because I like to be even, the numbers to be even for some.
Oh.
What you eating for dinner?
I know I got some chicken wings. I'm about to put in this air fryer. I'm about to heat that up
Mhm.
and fix something else with it.
Yeah, we gotta talk about them deadlines too. We'll shot game about that shit tomorrow.
Yeah, definitely because it's imperative. Yeah, this was an excellent stream right here. You guys missed out if you I see 29 people watching, 29 likes, which is good. This was an excellent stream. The fire that was on here from the earlier from just the guys who have subscribed to us and the things that we teach about and live makes a difference. You definitely want to go back and listen to this drop because it was a lot in here.
Yeah, if you came on late, come on and start it from over. Matter of fact, I'll leave it on playback for like an hour. Cause some people came on late. Y'all missed the whole little thing.
Right, because like it says, we're like it says that the title is we're not dating coaches. We're not even talking about being a dating coach. We're talking about being really about your life. Once your life is in place or started to get in place, you begin to evolve or begin to live at a different level, and you attract women would just be a byproduct of your life.
There you go, man.
Hmm. So this is a good thing. Good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, right. It's even yeah, life coach, but it was about it's I want to even go. It's a you coach. I want you need to get to the next level. That's the biggest thing ever. If you're comfortable where you're at now, you're settling. I'm in a place right now. I'm very uncomfortable because I know there's more. There's way more.
Yep. And he realized that at 47 years old. So, like I said last night or the other night, last night,
That's right.
don't think it's too late. Oh, I'm 30. It's a wrap for me. No, it ain't.
And even last night, even with doing the drop and saying all that, I still had a move that I was making.
Right.
I didn't get home till later on that this afternoon, Alfie.
Exactly.
Yeah, I was trying to leave the door, and then somehow something got in the way, and she was bent over.
All right. This is the last question I'm going to answer. Just because Righteous Persona, I never seen them. And I like when new people say stuff. Y'all get on my Patreon if y'all want this, like, the drop. That's where the drops go when I'm done, man. But I'm gonna let y'all listen to this for a second. But Righteous Persona says, Afi, being funny is one thing, but what do you think about hitting them with knowledge? That's all I do, nigga. You must have just got on here just now. You must have just got it. You must have just checked in, man. That's all I do is hit these hoes with knowledge, fam.
That's how you get them. You had something to talk about.
Yeah. I think you missed some stuff. You got to go back because we kind of like went in about that type of shit, man. Just how, yeah, man.
You got to have something to talk about.
He said I'm gonna get on the Patreon this summer, man. You can get on the Patreon today, man. It's just $10, fam. You don't have to put it like this. Okay, look. Let me just give y'all a free game. So put it like this. So like right now, I have a membership right for Crunch Fitness. So that's like $9.99 a month. So do I go to the gym and miss days? Yeah, of course. I'm only sacrificing $9.99, and I'm not really missing that. But if I go to 24-hour fitness and I drop the 150 and get the 29.99 membership, my ass is gonna go to the gym. Why? Because I invested. So I'm saying this to you to say this. If you get that debit card out and you get on the Patreon and it's $9.99. So guess what that means? That means you got to get on your hustle to make sure you had that money for the bill. But not only that, you're gonna end up having more money than the $9.99. You see that? Because you're on your hustle.
Well,
You can,
I'm going to say this. My Patreon is sitting there, and I haven't put nothing in there. My threshold is not $9.99. I'm not doing it.
I like
I'm not doing it.
yeah, man. So yeah, when you invest in little stuff, so you may think you ain't got it, you got it, but that's just gonna make how you once you get bills, that gets you on your grind. Just like if you get
Mhm.
a car note. If you get a car note, guess what you're gonna have to do? I was gonna get the one for 100 a month. Oh well, you could get that one in the summer, but get the $10 ones now because if you're not on my Patreon, then you're not getting new content. So unless you just on here chopping game with us now, you know. I got like 10, 15 videos over there since I dropped on YouTube, since I dropped the Brazil shit. So that's where the shit goes. Yeah, but get on.
Well, there we go.
Yeah, so it was a pleasure having you. as always, shout out to everybody. King Solomon, Dwayne, Early Bird. Hit that Patreon link, man. Get on there. This is gonna go on Patreon. I'm gonna leave it up probably for like an hour just for the people who got on. It's long, so I'm not
Oh,
gonna.
yeah, we got 32 people watching. Jeez Louise.
Yeah, so y'all have a good Saturday, and tomorrow, we'll have Super Friends. And follow me on Dominance Mindset Raw Game on Instagram. If you need a one-on-one consultation, you can email me at Mr. Kingfee 101 MRKINGFEE 101 at gmail.com. If this content is good to you and you want to privately leave a donation, you don't want to be on blast with the super chat, you can PayPal me, paypal.me/Kingfee. KINGFEE. Other than that, appreciate y'all time, and we out. Subscribe to Lawrence T. Adams, the same name, Instagram and YouTube. Peace out.